Okay, tram time. Again, let's zoom in a little bit and take a look at our reference. So the thing with this reference is that the road is much wider than the frame. So we've got our road is coming like this. It comes to this corner of the frame here, but on the far side, the tram track goes like that, so above the corner. And then, of course, you've got the road, which is way beyond. But the thing with this is that you almost don't need, yes, there's a vanishing point behind here, but this is such directly face-on perspective for the tram itself that everything is pretty symmetrical. It's just a box with patterns on it. Here you've got your drivers and you've got everything happening. You can't see any corners. You can't see the sides of it. You can't see anything. And because it's coming at us uphill, we can't even see the narrowing of the tram as it, moves away from us, because we are not looking down on it. We are looking straight at it. So if we look at the cars on each side, this is also in 1-point perspective because the back of the car is flat onto us. The only reason we can see a little bit of the side of the car is because we're in line with the middle of the tram here and the middle of the road. So we can see this side of the car. If you look at this further away car, we can't really see the side of that one. This one, maybe we can a little bit, depending, because it's further away. Okay, so what I would do with this is probably, I would be tempted to wing it. If you want to get the sense of things moving away from us like that, then you do need some sort of a vanishing point like that, and then the markings of the tram lines are what's going to be really important, like that. But you almost don't even need a specific vanishing point behind there. And then if you have a big car like this, of course, the wheels of these cars are going to be not round at all. We're kind of going to see the back of them like this. Registration plate like that. And can we see the top of that car? We can see the roof of that car like this. If you wanted to have like a line of cars getting smaller and smaller, they would also follow the vanishing points down till you get to that flat point. Your trees you can have, if you have your biggest tree like this, you can join your trees away to the vanishing point and fill in smaller and smaller trees like that. And then I really like what you did with the buildings, and you took exactly the approach that I would have taken. I would literally just copy those buildings because you don't need a lot of detail. This is 1-point perspective, so you've got your building like that. Say you've got it like this. You've got those lines leading away towards the vanishing point. Even if you have this, so this is kind of like a corner onto you, so these lines would be straight here. On this side, they would go angling down kind of like that. And on this side, you don't have all those details of the windows, so you could put in one set of windows on this building, which is face onto us. And these ones are kind of, because of the width of the building, we lose the detail of the inner side. So even just by making these buildings step down like this, you've created a beautiful impression of them kind of disappearing away to a vanishing point in the far side. I get that you might have wanted to have this sense of the Golden Gate Bridge in the background. And for that, kind of tricky, but the way that you did it with the very distinctive metalwork of the bridge is spot on. So what I would do would probably put in these buildings in various shades of grey and leave this nice and pale as this sort of canyon down behind the tram, so that all eyes lead from the tram down to the paleness of the light around that bridge area. But if you wanted to create this sense going down this side, then I would put a big tree here and smaller trees going down towards some sort of vanishing point there. So for the tram itself, you don't need any perspective. For the rest of the scene, what you're needing is a sense of, you probably need a tree on this side to fill in the edge. And then you've created your beautiful canyon of buildings otherwise. So this was a really good effort, I think.